Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Cleantech EcoCity. My name is Sarah Strope, and I'm the Vice President of Events at the Cleantech Group, and it's my pleasure to welcome you all here this afternoon for a very special award. I'd like to introduce Shiraz Haji, who's the CEO of the Cleantech Group.
All right, thank you everybody, and thank you for being out here. It is my great honor to be the guy who gets to give an award to Mayor Ed Lee on behalf of the Cleantech Group, and the award is obviously to the City of San Francisco. We at the Cleantech Group track a lot of data, and a lot of our data points to the importance of California, and specifically the importance of San Francisco as the epicenter. For that reason, we choose to hold our annual flagship conference right here in San Francisco each year. It's happening right behind you. Just to give you two hints as to what went into the data, 208 clean tech companies that we track as top ones in our database are located right here. Of the Cleantech 100 list, which is our very top list of companies, 11, more than 10%, are located here in San Francisco, more than any other city. We also are well aware of all the different programs, from green buildings to the climate program to everything else. So we're just honored as can be to say congratulations, and please join me at the podium. Mayor Ed Lee, congratulations on this award.
Thank you, Shiraz. Thank you very much, everyone coming out. It's my pleasure and enthusiastic thanks to this wonderful organization that's now been here for 10 years, helping us think through and plan and incorporate a lot more partners. And I want to also recognize Ford, their sustainability program that Mike's here to talk through. I just sat through one of your cars, Mike, and I'm enthusiastic. I've already told your salesperson to talk with our fleet manager to make sure that we get a few of those in-house. And also to thank Joe Chen from Autodesk. A lot of friends at Autodesk. I think it's now up for me to come back and visit Carl Bass and the whole group, because every few months they're expanding in our great city, and I like to see the next product that they have out there. But Autodesk and Ford are great partners today on this clean tech innovation that we have in our city, and to have so many companies again gathering and then to announce this great award, the Clean Tech Capital of North America. That's a wonderful award for our city. And it's not just the award that I'm enthusiastic about. I am enthusiastic about all of the effort behind earning that award. There are so many people who put faith in our city. And I call it investor confidence, because that's what we really need to build, is a new industry of investor confidence in the city that is really centered around our very human thought here. And that's something that I think keeps the city so alive, and that is that we want to leave this world, no matter what we're in. And I'm in government right now, but I know so many people in business and others that we want to leave this city in the next generation better than what it is today. And that's a goal. That's a goal that should hit every single industry of the city, from tourism to the medical field to all the clean tech industries that we're inviting in. That if we can say to our generation, and for my kids, that I'm going to use my time to make sure that every aspect of the city, whether it's waste, compost recovery, or energy efficiency, or solar, or business itself, that we measure ourselves by how we've improved. And that takes a lot of effort. You know, when we're setting a goal that we want to be 80% below our 1990 levels by 2050, and that we're already today at 12%, that means a lot of great effort. That means that when I get in my car every morning, even though it's a Chevy Volt now, right, that I can at least say the first 35 miles are without a drop of oil. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud of being part of that culture, that the next step is to get to the 100%. And it is my job, as part of the investor confidence, is to make sure that we set the groundwork for the 100% electric vehicle so that we don't use a drop of oil, because ultimately that's going to save our planet, that's going to save our city. and then to get into all the other industries, whether it's solar, energy efficiency, just the myriad of things that we're doing with our utilities, and registering in every industry that we want to be the lead. So this award is earned every step of the way. And I'll tell you, as a former public works director, I sat around the table with our architects and engineers, and just years ago felt the enthusiasm they had when they said, I'm going back to school, director. I'm going back to school to earn my degree in LEED certification as an architect, as an engineer. I want to be part of this great wonder, this direction that we're heading in. That's why today we celebrate 35 million square feet of office space that is under some kind of LEED certification in our city. That's a tremendous accomplishment for our city. And that's also why I spend a lot of time saying that not only am I enthusiastic about electric vehicles, but that our whole public transit system operates from clean energy. That's why I always will say that those voices that suggest that we tear down Hetch Hetchy, they're not talking about where the cleanest hydroelectric power is derived from, so that it could not only be the energizer for our public transit system, which it is, and our public spaces like City Hall is, but it can power up the electric vehicles that will be the next generation, even power up bicycles that have energy to get up those steeper hills. That's going to be coming and forthcoming. We have a lot to celebrate about, and as Shiraz said earlier too, this award reflects and it follows other awards we have. I know the World Council on Green Buildings gives us an award, gave us an award last year for being part of the greenest city buildings and greenest city building policies that we have in North America. That's well deserved. We are the greenest city, according to Siemens as well. And that's another, and they're part of a great effort here today on this conference to see what else and what next we can build in our economy that's part of the green economy. 208 clean tech and investor firms in our city is a wonderful accomplishment. It's one that, again, supports our effort here. We're going to do more than that. We're going to expand on our solar companies that are already here. And that's a great topic while we have the umbrellas out, our solar companies. Because when we fill up the reservoir and have the Hetch Hetchy power, we're going to also make sure that we're going to continue on this very wonderful theme we have about attracting some of the best solar companies all over the world to be here. And with our own efforts, like China SF, we're going global. We've got 5 of the largest solar manufacturer companies located in San Francisco. That's another accomplishment. They're coming here for a purpose. They want to be part of that culture. And so I know that there's a lot of companies that have already established here in San Francisco. And if you are thinking about whether you should locate here, let me offer you this other enticement. You know, there's a great culture being here that we mentioned earlier. There's talent, but there's also entrepreneurial and innovative ecosystem that we're creating here in San Francisco. That's another attraction for locating your company to be here in San Francisco. You want to be part of that culture. And foremost on my agenda as well, no company ever wanted to be located here in San Francisco simply to be a San Francisco company. They want to be here because there is a global innovative effort going on here, that when you launch a company here, you're going to be able to access a global market that we want to develop here. And that's why it's so enticing to be the mayor of San Francisco at this time, because I want to create a global economy for all of our energy efficiency, our solar companies, our clean tech companies, all their investors. And so we're working as a team. We suggest to you that locate here because it's going to be part of a global economy that we want to continue establishing here. So on behalf of the City and County of San Francisco, not only for the enthusiasm, but for the very foundation we're creating, we have more to go. We have more to work with together. Shiraz, thank you very much for locating this wonderful conference here.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Mayor Lee. We have an award to give you, but I skipped a beat. My apologies to Joe and Mike. And the excitement of Mayor Lee and the award, I wanted to ask 2 important partners to make some remarks. Joe Chang is with Autodesk, the one of the most important design companies that is leading charge of bringing design to clean tech, an important partner, bringing investment and actual incredibly important software to clean tech. Joe, please, a couple remarks from you.
Great, thank you, Shiraz. And how about a great hand and applause for our great mayor, Ed Lee, again. Fantastic. So, real quickly, thank you again, everyone, for standing out in the rain and braving the weather to be with us today. I think it's a great event, and I want to thank you for celebrating it with us today, and also to recognize all the great work that's being done by our mayor, Ed Lee, for his strong support of the clean tech industry. So, rain or shine, this is a beautiful city, and so I think you'd all have to agree. I'm sorry you're standing under umbrellas. But, first, I'd like to thank the Cleantech Forum for the opportunity and the privilege to share the stage here with the Honorable Mayor Ed Lee. And as many of you know, Autodesk is a leader in 3D design, engineering, entertainment software. Our customers use our software to design, visualize, and simulate the ideas before they're ever built or created. Autodesk is also a very strong supporter of the innovations and the environmental advancements of clean technology pioneers. We provide them with world-class software so that these companies can help them simulate their ideas through the use of digital models and prototypes. We have several clean tech partners with us here today who are participating in the EcoCity, and those members include, for example, Pi Mobility, Electron Volt, SunPods, Springboard Biodiesel, and Greenlight Motors. Our program supports clean tech companies worldwide throughout Europe, North America, Japan, and Singapore. To date, almost 50% of those companies are located in California, and over 50% of those companies are located right here in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's clean tech innovators like these who are going to solve our greatest problems and who are going to create the innovations that we're going to need to solve our most complex environmental challenges. So we are deeply grateful to the great city of San Francisco and under the leadership of Mayor Lee for delivering the platform for these companies to thrive and also to continue with their innovation. So it is with a tremendous source of pride, not only personally, but also on behalf of the 600 employees who work in San Francisco and who call this great city their home, that I want to thank you, Mayor Ed Lee, and also want to co-present to you with the Clean Tech Award here today. Thank you.
Award coming after Mike. Please come on up. Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much, Joe. My name is Mike Tinsky, and I'm the Director of Vehicle Electrification Infrastructure at Ford. And first of all, thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mary Lee, as well.
Thank you for your support.
So just a few really brief words. I don't want everybody to get really wet. But first and foremost, the 35 miles or so on no electricity, my goal is to make that 100 miles in the Focus Electric. So hopefully that'll be your next product.
Tours available right
Yes,
now.
exactly. There are drives available in the Focus Electric right over there. But just a couple brief statements. First of all, we're happy to be here in the city of San Francisco and happy for the award you're receiving today. The theme of this week's forum is the power of global partnerships. And that especially rings true for Ford, because we really believe that partnerships are our way of getting electrification and vehicle electrification to be successful. And just a couple of examples. You may have heard of a company called Technologies. They're our partner for public infrastructure. And in fact, many of our customers and cities can receive free charging stations through a program we have with that partner. And in fact, the units that are in front of City San Francisco, in front of the City Hall, are actually those units. The second partnership I wanted to mention is one I'll be talking more about tomorrow, but it's with SunPower. And here's a really neat partnership, because not only can you drive 100% on electricity with our Focus Electric, but for a reasonable amount of money, you can actually put solar on your roof that has been sized for that vehicle and can provide you with essentially free, clean electricity for the next 25 years. Essentially, that's the warranty on the system. So we're really happy with that partnership. We think the blend of sun power and solar and the Focus Electric really can be a powerful combination. But we've also partnered with other companies as well. And these companies aren't just companies. They're electric utilities, they're municipalities, and they're NGOs as well, including cities like San Francisco. And I wanted to personally take this moment to applaud the city of San Francisco for leading the way in electrification under Mayor Lee's leadership. And really, the last example I want to share is whenever I travel around the country, I use examples that I get from the city of San Francisco as some of the ways they want to understand how they can become electrified. What do they do? How do they do it? And I use many of the examples from this great city. So I wanted to applaud you again for that. So just to wrap up, we do have the Focus Electric. If you do have empty water bottles, we take them over there, and we actually, with our partnership from Reprieve, recycle those, and the cloth seats that are in the Focus Electric are made out of that material. So if you get a chance, come over and see that, our mobile app, and thank you once again for having us.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. And we do have an award, so here we go. Congratulations,
All right.
Mayor Lee and the city of San Francisco.